Hi there, Leo. This is going to be a reading for the beginning part of December, and it's going to be whatever comes up. This is for the rising sun, moon, Venus, or north node of Leo, or if you have a lot of placements in Leo. Please keep in mind to only take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. So, yeah. Some of the messages is something maybe that's going on around you, not necessarily with you. So just take in whatever fits, leave the rest behind, and go from there. So let's see what is brewing for you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was nice and quiet. What are the messages for Leo? Maybe you're having somebody that's fake checking on your accounts, or like spying on you. Somebody that has a fake account, either Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. This person could be a divination abuser, somebody that's just nosy maybe. You're worried about making money, making it rain, getting it. At times you might feel a little lonely, or maybe in your head you're just like stressed out, or maybe you're just over analyzing certain things or situations. Maybe it has to do with love. Game over. So this could have to do with friends, work, love, family. Everybody is at different areas, having difficulties in different areas of our lives. And also, like, I know that Pisces is doing the last round. Not Pisces, Saturn is doing the last round in Pisces. So it has to do with a lot of end of cycles. And since Saturn is going to be going into Aries, it has to do with like a reality check with self. So maybe not going from like the usually when Saturn is in Pisces is like the never-ending story of feeling like the victim mentality. Maybe it has to do with a lot of losses, or maybe you did go through a lot of losses. So checking your rising sign is really important. You have to check your birth certificate and see what time exactly you were born, and you can look it up online and check your rising sign, because that will give you a lot of backstory of maybe of what you're going through. So yeah, just a little info there. Or you can send me your info and I can check it for you. So yeah, just go ahead and take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. My dog is starting to bark, of course, as always. Maybe somebody in the family might be sick, maybe a baby running a fever. Maybe you're going through a lot of little spurts of anger. Somebody's feeling promiscuous, sleeps around, a hoe, free for all, sleeps with your man. So beware of somebody around you, maybe. Any other messages for Leo? What does Leo need to know? Any messages for Leo? Be careful. They both look the same. salt or sugar. Looks can be deceiving. So just be aware of who's being truthful to you and who isn't. They could be sweet, they could be salty, but just make sure of who is being loyal. Even behind your back, you know, like who backs you up when you're not there. And that's the most important part of having friendship, family, whatever it is. Somebody's keeping you a secret, or you feel like somebody's keeping you a secret. And maybe you just don't want to hear it. Or somebody doesn't want to hear of why you're concerned, of why you're being kept a secret for a certain situation. And you are like over it and tired of the drama. You're just over all the drama. You're focused on money, or somebody around you will do anything for money. So just have caution. And it's just telling you to be more cautious about things. Somebody around you might feel destroyed, shattered, broken, or just pretty fucked up in the head. So make sure you just check yourself or check somebody. Any messages for Leo? For the first half of December. There's somebody that maybe you might be getting a gift around this time, or somebody's wanting to give you something. You completed some cycles, and you successfully ended certain things in your life, and you went through all the motions, and you know, you kind of feel like you are ready to move on to a new cycle. Just make sure that you're not repeating the same cycles like that you did before. Otherwise, you end up in the same loophole, repeating same errors over and over again. It looks like you have some beginnings coming in. You have maybe new money ideas, or maybe a new job coming in the first half of December. And your subconscious, you are very intuitive at the moment. And maybe you know a lot, but you're not speaking too much. You're not saying what you feel or what you know within. You feel like there is not maybe you feel like you need to be honest with somebody and cut the BS and move on to something that's truthful, that's honest. Maybe speaking what's in your heart. And at times you just feel like you're wanting to just take a break, or you feel like you need to just take a break. Yeah. So your intuition is like on point at this moment. You feel like maybe you need to self-reflect, and see a certain situation of what you're going through. You're having difficulty making a choice. Something having to do with maybe, it looks like an Aquarius, or I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's somebody that has like a lot of air, very communicative person, a smart person, strategic, or maybe you could be feeling that way, like you want to be able to have be more strategic about what you, and take action on what you're wanting to do. But the beginning of the month, you're going to be starting off with just going within and reflecting on what you need to work on. Maybe shining a light on things that you didn't see before. And coming into like a new emotional beginning. And this could be something to do with you, something with another. Like I said, it could be family, work. It could be in any area of your work. You know, this is for Leo collective, but you know, it could be different for everybody, because I don't know what you're going through. This is just what I'm reading. I'm reading what the cards are telling me. But yeah, there's something that you need to make a head over heart decision. The moon is here and you're having difficulty making a choice, maybe because you feel like your heart is set on certain something. But this is a message to tell you that maybe making a head over heart decision, thinking a little bit more logical instead of with your heart. Maybe you could be in your feelings about the situation and you want to take it to a calmer situation and not so heated, to be able to come into a new beginning. And it could be having to do with money, a new money idea, maybe a new job, or maybe just materialize something with somebody else and becoming fruitful with somebody else. There's also you have a lot of kings here. So I don't know if there's a lot of dominant male energy in your surroundings, but it talks about maybe having a beginning with the King of Cups. And this could be somebody that is like a Scorpio or even a Pisces. Or maybe you're just feeling very emotional at the moment. You're wanting to bring a small offer, or somebody is going to want to bring you a small offer. It could be a King of Cups that's wanting to maybe send you like messages, invite you out, or somebody being more nurturing towards you, or towards, towards somebody that, because the King of Wands is looking straight at this offer. And even though it's male, it could be you or it could be somebody else. This can be another Leo, or somebody with Aries or Sagittarius. But I'm picking up more of a Leo with the sun right next to it, wanting to bring you an offer. And it looks like maybe you will be taking somebody's offer or somebody's peace, or somebody, maybe somebody's bringing you a offer of peace or something, and to come into a better, or it could be also you taking action and being more nurturing towards what you're wanting to be doing here, for as far as your more practical ideas or money ideas, to be able to be happy, to be able to see clarity, to be able to be happy, and be more vivacious, happy, outgoing. I know that Leo is ruled by the heart, and you have to feel it in your heart in order to do something. I have a Leo moon, I have a Leo north node, and it's like, I know, if it's not in your heart, then you're not doing it. Nobody can get you to do anything. So I know what that's like. So as far as as far as the middle of December, you're going to be seeing the outcome of having the energy to be able to do and take action on what you're wanting to do. Maybe you need to do it in a more nurturing way to be able to come in for the more practical ideas, to be able to have them grow, and put in a little bit more emotion. There is a lot of emotions here. I don't see a whole lot of action here. There's just a lot of like mental energy. There is a lot of maybe going within you have a lot of intuition. So you know deep down inside of what you need to do and whatever the situation is, to bring it into to a smooth and calm situation. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. But yeah, that is what I'm getting for you. Let me know if that resonates. And I'm going to pull a couple of money messages for you and see how the money's going to be looking. Money messages for Leo. Maybe you're having a lot of poverty consciousness, so maybe change your mind and be a little bit more positive, and stop thinking of what you don't have, and be grateful for what you do have. So like that, you can attract a little bit more of abundance. So maybe yeah, take your time, save money. And making money, take your time when you are making decisions. Maybe you need to take a vacation. You're overstressed at the moment. This situation is all bad, so maybe you are having money problems, or maybe you got yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. Maybe it had to do with the bad deals that you had done. Maybe there was a lot of buying, selling, exchanging, a lot of shopping. So just be cautious. So maybe just take your time paying maybe debt, or just, and think more positive, think more abundant, so you can attract a little bit more of the or maybe you are going through some kind of like credit fraud. So make sure you are checking your accounts, your credit cards, and I know that there is a lot of scamming going around. So yeah, that's one more for Leo. Yeah, but luck is on your side. So yeah, keep a better mindset, a positive mindset, and you'll get what you want. I hope this connected with you. Also, don't be afraid to fail. So don't be afraid of being wrong, because that's sometimes when we fail is when we grow the most. So yeah, just think positive, and because luck is on your side, and you will see clarity of what you need to come into conclusions with in whatever situation it is: love, work, home, family. So yeah, I hope that you have a good next few weeks, and I will get back to you for another reading in mid-December, I'm hoping. So thank you so much, and don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and you can also buy me a coffee if you would like. And yeah, if you want me to look up your chart information, you can send me put it on the comments, or even on the community, on one of the community posts, and I can check it for you. Thank you so much, Leo. I hope you have a good month. Bye.